Etymology and historical origin of the baby name Raquel. Raquel is the Spanish and Portuguese form of Rachel. The name Rachel is born from the Bible and comes from the Hebrew word meaning you. In Genesis 29 verses 1 to 30, Jacob can't help but to notice the strikingly beautiful shepherdess named Rachel and its love at first sight. In order to gain Rachel's hand in marriage, Jacob first labored 7 years for her father, Laban. At the end of 7 years, Laban tricked Jacob into marrying Rachel's older sister, Leah first. After another 7 years' work for Laban, Jacob finally gets to take Rachel as his second wife, and she is also his favorite. Poor Leah was nowhere near as pretty as her sister Rachel, but she was one fertile lady who bore Jacob several sons: Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, and Zebulun. Rachel, on the other hand, had a terrible time conceiving, which in biblical times was a great source of shame. Rachel finally conceives and bears Jacob 2 of his 12 sons, who would later become the 12 tribes of Israel. Her first son is Joseph, who, like his mother, became Jacob's favorite son and to whom he gave a coat of many colors. Sadly, Rachel died in childbirth while delivering her second son, Benjamin, whom she names Benoni, or son of my sorrow. Jacob later changed the boy's name to Benjamin, son of my old age, undoing the unfortunate stigma left by his mother. Traditionally, Rachel has always been considered a Jewish name given her importance as the favorite wife of Jacob and the mother of Joseph and Benjamin. Then the Puritans adopted the name Rachel during the Reformation, and since the 17th century Rachel has been widely used among the Gentiles. The Spanish and Portuguese Raquel is currently a top 100 favorite in both Spain and Brazil. Personality of the girl name Raquel. The number 11 is a master number and embodies heightened traits of the two. This personality is on a life journey to find spiritual truth. They are extremely idealistic and intuitive. 11s have a rare and exceptional spiritual energy that brings a sense of obligation to illuminate the world around them. It's a very powerful responsibility, but these people have far more potential than they know. It's important that they surrender to higher ideals. They have the capacity to see the bigger picture, and they possess the skills to inspire others spiritually. 11s have strong diplomatic skills and can become great peacemakers. Master numbers can be both a blessing and a curse, as they walk the fine line between greatness and the potential for self-destruction. Popularity of the girl name Raquel. Raquel made her debut on the American female naming charts in 1927. The name didn't do a whole lot on the charts for the first 40 years, but then came 1966. This was the year that a young voluptuous American actress of mixed Bolivian and English heritage named Raquel Welch came bursting onto the scene. In 1966 her movie 1 Million Years BC was released along with a studio photograph of Raquel, clad in a sexy animal skin bikini. She became an instant pin-up girl and international sex symbol. Basically, what Farrah Fawcett was to the 1970s, Raquel Welch was to the 1960s. As a result, Raquel will always be a name that exudes exotic sex appeal. In the 5 years following 1966, the name Raquel jumped over 400 positions on the naming charts. Her peak popularity came in 1970 when Raquel was the number 215 most favorite female name in America. Even after the initial excitement following Raquel Welch's popularity, the name remained at moderate levels of usage, mainly thanks to the growing Hispanic population in the United States. However, since the turn of the 21st century, the name has seen more dramatic drops on the charts. It is now used pretty rarely. Most people would agree that Raquel is a sexy name with Spanish style and Portuguese panache. It's a more interesting and exotic than the overused and arguably ho-hum Rachel. Raquel is strong, sexy, and confident rather than delicate, dainty, and pretty like Rachel. Maybe some parents are intimidated by the formidable Raquel, or maybe she's just fallen off the American radar. Whatever the reason, Raquel is currently neglected and ignored on the charts. It's for this reason that we think it's a name to consider. Quick facts on Raquel. Gender, girl. Origin, Spanish. Number of syllables, 2. Ranking popularity, 690. Pronunciation, Raquel. Simple meaning, you. Characteristics of Raquel. Uplifting, truth seeker, inspirational, highly intuitive, spiritual teacher, extremely bright. Cultural references to the baby name, Raquel. Famous people named Raquel. Raquel Welch, actress, Raquel Zimmerman, Brazilian model, Raquel Castro, actress.